What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is my review of the Trendmasters Roaring Gamera. Alright, my zillions, we got a little bit of a vintage review today of the Trendmasters Roaring Gamera, which I recently acquired through Kaiju Live on Facebook. Well, I got it when they were on YouTube, and hopefully they'll be back on YouTube as long as YouTube doesn't implode in the coming year. But I highly recommend checking out their show every Sunday night. Good folks, lots of kaiju toys, lots of cool folks in the chat. You know, you bid against your fellow kaiju addicts, and you get some cool stuff. I've only won a few things, and it was all on the same show. I got this guy, and I got some Ultra Kaiju, which I will be reviewing as well. I did want to wait until it was around Gamera's birthday to review this, but unfortunately Gamera's birthday was right before Thanksgiving last week, and I had to wait on this and the Art Spirits Gamera reviews because it was Thanksgiving and my sister's wedding, and you know, it's just too busy, guys. Plus I needed to find batteries for this guy because the old batteries didn't work. It does roar, it's a roaring Gamera, and I never got out to get them, and I just realized that I did have the same batteries in the 2014 Giant Godzilla from NECA. So, thank you, Godzilla, for making me borrow the batteries. I won't not keep it in this guy. I don't really care if this guy roars or not. But anyway, real quick, I never saw this guy in person. Never saw any of the Gameras in person from Trendmasters back in the 90s. I only ever saw the Godzillas, which I had a lot of. So I really jumped to get this because Gamera is one of my favorite kaiju. So, just wanted to get that out there. Let's get into the review now. Taking a quick look at the packaging, because I still have it here, and, you know, it's vintage, so I kind of want to keep it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep it. Here he is. It says Roaring Gamera. You got Gamera. You got Cityscape over there. Got more Gamera on the side. What we got here? Posable monster action figure. Blood-curdling roar, wage the ultimate war when you collect all the Gamera monsters. Here you got the Gamera monsters. There's Gamera and Zigra and Gauss and Gillion? Giron? Wasn't it Giron? Gillion? I don't know. Virus and Jiger. So yeah, cool. I do want to get the other monsters, but you know, for now. So Roaring Gamera comes with this one missile, and you know, it's a blast, atomic blast of some sort. You do stick it in his mouth, but I'm not gonna go all the way because it is, you know, the hole is, it's kind of like just messed up. You can see here there's like some white thing there, and there's like some messed up white in there. Now this guy, he came with the box. Oh, I got it in, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to shoot it out. This button seems pretty stuck, so I've been pulling it out. Oh, yeah, it's not going to shoot, guys. So, oh, well, I got it to move out. Hey, it's shot. How about that? So, there you go. It's just right on top, clear there. It's shot on the video. I'm really happy about that. For now, we will continue. Let's look at the raw, because I was able to get it in. I didn't even put the screw back in. Wow, I can't even talk. So I found it doesn't work quite that well. There's a little fuzzy there, but when you lift it up, it's where yeah, they couldn't even give him Gamera's raw. They gave him Godzilla's raw. Roaring Godzilla Gamera. Poor Gamera. At least it works, right? I'm glad it does work. It's pretty fun either way. But articulation on this guy. You got the head that moves up and down. There is a slit here at the neck. It does not move side to side though. Nothing down the middle. As you can see, there's the voice box over there. We have shoulder articulation on both sides. You have elbow articulation on both sides. And then you have thigh articulation and I believe tail articulation. Yes. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of articulation on this superposable Gamera. But you know what, guys? I really like the look of this one. It's pretty cool. It's kind of generic. It kind of has that, like, if you ever saw the Dark Horse comic of the Heisei Gamera, that's what this reminds me of. You know, size-wise is okay. It's about maybe 5 inches tall or so. We will do size comparisons after, of course. But, you know, I think the overall look is fine for, you know, a straight-up toy Gamera. It's not a vinyl. It's not like a super articulated figure. It's not like a super accurate figure. But as, like, you know, a cool toy, it's good. It works. Now, this is interesting. So I don't know, like, how used this was. It wasn't packaged, but the ties were, like, barely on. So I don't know, like, you know. The thing is, the wear on this figure, I've seen pics of the actual original, and it seems to have, like, general wear on it, like, painted in. So it's hard for me to say, you know, how new or old or, like, used this piece actually was. It's just hard. I can't really do it because all the pics I've seen just look like this. So I'm happy with that, I guess. The head sculpt is really good. I really like, again, I feel like that's a good hero Gamera. The big teeth look cool. He can't open or close his mouth. He's kind of stuck in this, like, roaring, like, look down my missile shooting hole there. The teeth are painted well, though. You know, I do dig them. And again, like, that just looks like dirt on the teeth. So it works. The chest has this, you know, the yellow going down here. And the carapace looks pretty decent with the paint in there. I think the paint here looks really good on his skin. The green is fine. It's kind of like a bluish green, but it works. And then the wash in it's pretty good. I think it works. I think Trendmasters did a fine job here getting a good monster feel. It has like a nice painterly look going down to the tail. I like it as well. The sculpt is very nice. Yeah, the sculpt throughout is decent. The shell looks pretty good as well. It's got, you know, it's got more than one color. I mean, I can't really complain about that. That looks pretty good. The toenails are fine. Again, we got the same look going on that we've seen. I want to get even closer. Get a look at the more finer details again. I mean, you got the screw holes here and there, whatever. But again, it's a toy. You know, like, it's a 90s toy. I can't really fault it, you know, like... Yeah, and obviously there's a screw that's missing there. It's not missing, it's right by my coffee cup. But I think this is a really decent looking Gamera. I really do, and I'm very happy as a Gamera fan. The one thing I will say though, is the feet are posed a little weird. I guess maybe he's supposed to be charging? I don't know. It doesn't really stand that way, but you see how this foot is way up higher than this? So, it does stand a little weird, you know, depending on how you try to pose it. Yeah, I don't know. It works, but that aspect could be a little bit better. Let's kick off size comparisons with the Art Spirits Gamera Guardian of the Universe. You could actually, this is a good way to scale both of them, honestly. There he is with the Revoltech Gamera Guardian of the Universe. Now the paint here is a little bit closer, but as you can see, it's a lot more blue on the Trendmasters. And here it is with the recently released SH Monster Arts version, which, spoilers, this guy has really grown on me a lot. He's just been hanging out with me so much. If you guys have seen my Instagram and stuff, I've had a lot of trouble with him, but at the same time, trouble doesn't really bother me when I really like a figure. Here it is with the Good Smile DX Gridman and the Super Mini Classic Gridman. Here it is with the Matchbox Vehicle Voltron Mini, SH Figuarts Ultraman Victory, and finally, one that I really like the scale of together, the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 64. That looks awesome. I feel like that's perfect scaling. And my final thoughts, I am super happy to have this. I'm glad I watched Kaiju Live on the right night because this is something I've wanted for quite some time. Surprised that it was there. I didn't see a preview of what they were showing that night. So, again, perfect timing, something I really wanted. Got it. I love it. So very, very happy. I'm glad, you know, it roars even though it's Godzilla's roar. One roar to rule them all, Trendmasters. But this is very, very cool. I might look out for some of the like regular kaiju figures from this in the future. Not right now. It's Christmas time now, and I gotta, you know, just settle down. But I will be looking out for them. Kaiju Live, if you guys have those figures still, maybe we can work something out. Here's something I can give to you guys. Hey, let's trade. Alright guys, that's my review. Hope you dug it. A little retro review for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Become a zillion today. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.